Thank you guys so much, as always, for joining us here at Excel Performance Training for this week's Thrive Training Tip. Now, as an athlete, we move in all different directions, so it only makes sense to have a smart training program that we train in multiple directions. We all do back squats, front squats, a lot of bilateral, the two-legged squats. Sometimes we might even throw in a split squat, work on a little bit of unilateral training. But one thing we neglect a lot is lateral training, or that side-to-side action. So in athletics, it's very important to be able to change directions, be quick on our feet. Unfortunately, if we're not training that way, that's where we see a lot of injuries. So one thing that we like to do is lateral squat variations. So for this, we want to start with our feet a little bit outside the shoulders, making sure our toes stay pointed straight. If you're not very comfortable with this exercise, what's going to typically happen, the toes are going to try and turn out, and you're going to try and use our quads. For this, we're trying to strengthen the hips, the butts, the insides of those thighs. So feet are outside, shoulder width apart, toes are pointed straight. As we sit back, we're going to think about pushing our hips back to the wall behind us, reaching out in front of us. For this, we want this opposite leg to stay straight. Our toes are on the ground, and our all the weight is on the heel of this opposite foot, and we're going to push ourselves out. As you get a little bit more comfortable, you can extend out a little bit further until we can reach all the way down to where we're getting that thigh parallel with the floor with both legs getting on the ground. Once we've mastered the lateral squat, then it's time to make it a little bit more dynamic and move with it. So we're going to do a lateral lunge. Same exact concept, except instead of having the feet stationary, now they're dynamic. They're moving side to side, just like we do in sports. So we're going to step out to the side. Same thing, opposite leg stays straight, toes pointed straight, flat on the ground, all the weight's on the heel of this foot, chest is up, and then drive back through to that starting standing position. As I go down, I'm sinking my hips back, pushing through my heel. Once we've got this, if you guys have access to it, a great way to kind of spice this up a little bit more is to go to a slide board. Like we said in the past before, don't have access to a slide board, you can get towels on a wood or tile floor, you can get some furniture movers, use it on turf or carpet, just anything to kind of create that unstable surface. So if we're doing the slide board variation, you're going to have one foot on the slider, have the other foot on a stable surface. We don't want to have 2 feet on the unstable surface, not going to be the safest position for us to be in. So as we do this, we're going to slide that leg out to the side. Again, all the weight's on the heel, knees in line with the foot, opposite leg straight, and then stand up. As I'm standing up, I'm pulling with the inside of that thigh. We see a lot of groin injuries in athletics and stuff, and one of the reasons why is we don't train this lateral movement. So by doing this, it's going to strengthen those positions, make you a better athlete and more prepared for your sport. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please check us out on our website, excelperformancetraining.com. Remember, next season starts now. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, and as always, next season starts now at Excel Performance Training.